Welcome back to Survival. Oh, let me turn it down slightly. I'm kind of peeking here. Let's ignore the little red lines there, making sure that I don't blast your ears out. All right, here we go. So here we are. We are the United Nations of Earth. We've gone. I've read the comments of the last few days and basically going over everything, saying, "Hey, well, what do you guys say I should do?" Well, this part of the galaxy is pretty much unexplored, so I'm going to send a couple ships down here to see if there's any empires in this particular area, see if we can do some trading with that, and hopefully get some research trade going on while the Prethoryn Scourge are a huge problem. In the meantime, the Unbidden are expanding rapidly. The Han Star Empire is down here, which is a potential issue, and having that on our side would be very useful. Let's take a quick look here at what they're doing. They appear to be avian and kind of penguin-esque. Their opinion of us, vote rights, they are repugnant, which is fine. They got 104 pops. We currently cannot do any trade with them, mainly because there's no trust and there's a base decay. They are superior in naval power, and they have serious problems. Let's take a quick look at their trade offers. 80%. This is a base of 80% that they want to trade with us. Let's get some trade with these guys if we can. Why not? Let's cancel this for now and see if we can actually build up some trust with them over a period of, say, 30 years. Yeah, let's give them 5 a month over a period of 30 years and see if they are happy with that, and then slowly but steadily start building up trust. Okay, so they are happy with that. Our Prethoryn fleet is going out into the wild unknown. So we got our other fleet down here. We're going to send them to the Ebanic Vale on the other side of the galaxy, well, a quarter way across the galaxy, and make sure that there's some stuff over there. In the meantime, people were asking, hey, ASpec, why are you not doing any more AI? Well, the AI campaign has finished. I may be planning to do another one. Who knows? But I'm waiting for something to be updated, and as soon as that happens, we could be talking about, another thing regarding that. Let's take a look here regarding planets, what we can do. We cannot we don't have a colony ship, and we don't have desert colonization, but this world seems to be very interesting. This is a tropical world with weak magnetic field. That's not too great, and we do need a colony ship for this. The size of this is kind of huge, so we could be looking at another sector here, and there is Teldar crystals here, but we kind of don't need Teldar at the moment, as Teldar is something that is currently not really something we use, mainly due to the fact that we're not using any kinetic weapons. We're all missile-based, which is great against the Unbidden, especially if we get the proton torpedoes because of their shield damage that they have. In the meantime, though, there's a couple of wars going on, nothing too big. The Grolfab Imperium is not exactly something that we want to do anything against. They are weak. They are pathetic in every way, shape, or form. So we're going to look to actually go to war with them at some point and try to make them our vassals. That'd be nice to have, at least. Take a quick look at our worlds. Let's clear this. Food-wise, this world is fine. Alpha Centauri is fine for now. There's nothing interesting here. Food is a little bit under the weather, and pops in the long term could be a problem here as well. Let's go and clear this mountain range. Yeah, let's just quickly clear this mountain range. Everybody get the bulldozers out. We're going to go and carve this one down. It's not unheard of. The Hadeshi Consortium and the administration of Timbuktu. So so it's these guys. So let's go and have a quick chat with these boys. Invite to alliance. Yes. There we go. We should have ourselves an alliance. Yes, the Grand Entente. So now we're allied to each other, which is great. We need a new scientist here in the meantime. What is he actually researching? That is engineering. This stuff. So do we actually have one of those? Yes, we do. So we can get better bonuses with that as well. In the meantime, do we have any other scientists available? No, we do not. But we were looking at really good here. I'm really happy with this. We could potentially get... we have a good alliance sorted out with this already now, so we're looking pretty strong in the short term. Maybe a federation at some point as well. Let's take a quick look at our happiness and our opinion map mode. So the Han Star Republic likes us. The Concordat likes us, but the Glowfarb do not like us at all. So the Glowfarb got to go. Sorry, guys, but you're going to be purged soon. And we've got a couple of space amoebas that are going to be killed off here as well. Let's recruit a general, jester, evasion, sensor range, cautious. Let's go with cautious for the additional evasion. Do note that every single time I grab an admiral, I always go with the evasion. I think, in my personal opinion, evasion is one of the best modifiers you can get in the game. It's very strong in order to pretty much evade anything that is related to enemy weapons fire. And every single time you use it is totally worth your while. This planet's kind of cool. I like it. 65. There's a hostile fleet present here. We can easily take this one down. We are aggressively set. We've got 2 destroyers, a couple of frigates in there, as well as a raider. Let's go to Prethoryn's end, and let's take down these bad boys. Meanwhile, Unbidden's end is just roaming around, trying to find new stuff. There's a continental world here that's looking pretty good. Okay, we're building a couple of colony ships here. That's fine. Spaceports. We don't have cruisers at the moment. Let's build another spaceport and go with missile technology. That is this world. Where is this? It would be nicer if you use this button, the go-to button, it would actually go on there on the map and then go in there manually. That'd be a little bit more useful from a gameplay point of view, because then I can see where it makes sense from a strategical point of view to actually put that starbase there, or at least that shipyard there. Shipyards themselves is something that I'm not particularly happy with. The fact that they're integrated as part of the main spaceport around the planet is not something that I really like. I'd rather have shipyards around planets. Having shipyards around planets would make more sense, and you could specialize your worlds. One moment. Yeah, that's easy. So basically, you could use your spaceports to upgrade your planets, whereas shipyards are completely ship-related, and maybe even build large ships that you can build within the smaller places. How long would this take? 84 months, 56 months, 56 months. Engineering facility. Let's go for cruisers if we can get those rolling out. These boys are gonna die. Excellent. Let's send you. Actually, let's not send you home just yet, and just send you down here. Just to see if there's anything down here that we can find out. Okay, we got a couple more colony ships. Let's send a colony ship over here. Yep. Like 70 orbit around Earth. That's fine. There's a bunch of food here and minerals as well, so let's plop that down here in Caspadian Prime, and we'll merge that into the upcoming sectors there. There's a little bit of debris here, so let's send this out here for a research project. I could have sworn I've already set up a research project for that one. Yeah, there's already one there. Okay, fair enough. Let's take a look here in terms of things that we can do. So there's a couple of mining stations here that we can build. Ooh, energy as well. So we should probably get the energy mining here as much as possible. We're a little bit low on energy at the moment, which is going to potentially cause problems in the long run. Ooh, this is a large world. We don't have tundra colonization yet, but next to Alpha Centauri, the habitability of 65% is pretty strong, and that's something that we want to have. Let's take a look at our happiness modifiers. We don't have too much here. Do we have visitor center? And this is standard stuff. Teldar plant. Happiness plus 10%. How much Teldar do we have? Just the one crystal. Let's take a look here. So one thing that I find a little bit annoying, but there's no overview here about how happy your pops are. So for instance here, our pops have a happiness of 50%, which is fine. You know, it's 50%. We can totally deal with that. That's fine. But there's no instant modifier to see average happiness of a world, which is something that could be better. Could be a lot better, actually. In the meantime, let's take a look here. That's all fine. Alpha Centauri. Let's build a... what's habitability here? Minus 10%. Let's build a visitor center here and go to Sirius and see if we can build a Teldar plant here. Yes, override. And then we can get Teldar going with that as well. In the meantime, let's take a look here. Galactic Stock Exchange, so good. So good. Modifier for Empire, plus 10% credits. Considering our income right now, that would be 15, 16 credits a month extra, which would be pretty huge. And it's definitely something we want to have. Unbidden's End. Yeah, I don't think our fleets are strong enough at the moment to do anything against this stuff, even though... Let's put these guys into position. Let's move you here and this fleet over here so we can be in striking distance of those worlds. We'll move you into there. If we go down in here, can we get there easily? No, we cannot. So let's put you guys in this position, just so we can have a little bit more overview of what's going on there. Food modifiers is fine. What we got? A leader has died. That's annoying. Was that a sector? Let's take a look here. Yeah, that was a sector. So let's get a recruiter in here. Leader experience gain is the only real option. We're not really running slavery, so it's not really a thing that we're currently doing. Another colony ship. That's fine. Ocean world. Can we colonize ocean worlds? Yes, we can. So let's get an ocean world going. Preferably something with a lot of food on it. Yeah, this is fine. Let's go and put it down in here. Okay, debris analyzed, amoeba breeding program, regenerative hull tissue, society research is good. We lost another scientist, which is a real shame because they are very important to what we're doing. Oh, archaeologists. Yes, absolutely. Having an archaeologist would be super good. And we get the additional bonus of getting a 3-star right off the bat, which is really nice to say the least. One thing that is a little bit annoying about this, though, is that we can't directly... As soon as we replace the scientist in here, we don't automatically continue with what we were doing, which is a bit of a shame. I would have really liked it if we could have automatically continued on with what we were actually researching with that scientist, which is a shame. Also, not being able to jump from here to here is an issue because we don't have the range on our warp drives at the moment, which could be a problem in the short run. Okay, so this continental world we are going to colonize. Let's take a look at a decent position here. There's not a lot of adjacency bonuses here. Let's pop it on here, get some physics research out of it, and then we can get immediate access to all the Prethoryn stone here as well. We got one Prethoryn stone actually extra at the moment, so let's take a look at some of our worlds. If we have anything that is interesting from an energy point of view. Yes, we do. So this one right here, let's clear this one out and get a Prethoryn stone plan on that as soon as we can. Let's go to fast and get things rolling. Perfect. And then we're going to send out the big game hunters to take down those creatures because, you know, that's pretty much what we do. Let's take a look at our neighbors. They'll love us a lot. They are friendly. We are equivalent in almost everything except for fleet power and naval capacity, so we're not actually, you know, equivalent in anything, but that's not the point. Research agreement, yes, over a period of 30 years. I will give you some minerals for that, and then we can just keep on going. Okay. Yes. That's fine. But still, though, like having the Unbidden down here, it causes so much pressure on you. You're slowly and steadily trying to push your way forward and trying to gain these advantages over the Unbidden. But it's going to be a real struggle because they're going to have a really easy time getting ahead of the enemy. Hello, guys. I'm going to give you minerals. I'm going to give you an instant transfer of, say, 2,000. So you can rebuild your defenses. Later on, we're going to try to invite these guys to our alliance. Decided to accept it. That is good. Again, this energy situation is a little bit annoying. Cassadine Prime. Okay, Sri Lanka. Where is this one? Okay, that's fine. And this one is over there. I could have sworn I sent one out. Yeah, I did. Okay, so this one is going over here. We got another world here. It's a continental world. It's tiny. It's got one tile on it. We can deal with that. Let's plop you down here. And there's the orbital research mandate. And there's a tropical world here. Ooh, with nutritious food. That is great. Let's go and get that one as well in orbit. And considering... Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. Let's put you down here. Okay, so we've got too many worlds at the moment, which is perfectly acceptable. Beta Corvi is that tundra world. Beta Corvi is... Oh, it's a tropical world, actually. Let's upgrade our... let's get a new sector. And just start adding... That's Alpha Centauri. And this one as well. So we got ourselves a new sector. We can extend our... we can continue expanding on this because there's a couple more worlds here that are interesting. And let's make you a research-focused sector. Okay, so we're in the plus again. We've got 3 colony ships going out. We are doing just fine. Let's try to get some surveying underway. Actually, research all the projects in the system. And then we're going to slowly but steadily make our way through basically west and try to survey as much as we can. But an upgraded warp drive technology would be really nice. Some people have been wondering, hey Matt, why are you not using, say, the wormhole drives? Well, wormhole drives are fun, sure, but they're a bit more advanced, and I like you guys to be able to enjoy the glory that is the wormhole drive at a later point once we're starting to get into things a little bit better. Construction ship. Let's get more research stations here. There's a research station. Only if we have the research station there, then we can get the Teldar crystals, which is a bit annoying. Okay, Power Hub 2. Good. Warp Drive 2. Okay, it's relatively cheap. Let's go for Warp Drive 2. Let's get the upgrades going. And we have Power Hub ready. That will give us a 50% bonus. Absolutely. Totally worth it. Definitely something that we want. Let's get a Power Hub here as well if we can. Power Hub. Unless we already have one here. Yes, we already do. But I don't think this... Yeah, we don't have enough population to take care of all of this. How much food do we have here? 1. So we can't move any pops around, which is a shame. This world's being colonized. Okay, so... Wow, that's an interesting route you're taking there. Oh, right, because these guys. Okay, so let's declare war on them. You are going to be... pay 50% reduced tech cost and return into vassals once they reach 40%. Yeah, you're going to be my vassal. And confirm. So we're at war now. Okay. Let's move our fleets into position. Prethoryn's end. And let's just slowly move our way forward. And in the meantime, these science ships are now allowed to move through, which is great. It means that we have a lot more flexibility on our fleets. So, okay. There is a singular outpost here. Yeah, we can just take all of these. They are relatively weak. Ooh, there's an enemy. There was an enemy fleet there. Galactic Stock Exchange. Huge. Absolutely huge. Let's clear these blockers. Okay, where is this fleet? Okay, so we know there was an enemy fleet here somewhere. They were 450. They're currently moving into enemy space, which is fine. Let's move you guys into their homeworld system. Okay. Slowly but steadily. Okay, that should remove all their influence. Whoa! My name has got a fleet of 4K? That's ridiculous. Alright, what we got here? 450. We should be able to take all of these quite easily. Yeah. And then we're going to go and research all of these materials as well. Just so we can drop ships, really. Okay, so that's there. Got to be their spaceport done. Yeah, that's their spaceport done. And let's get into position here. Cool, anomaly. It could be a sign of something more, and it's free, so it's totally worth my while. Do I have any armies? I could have sworn I had armies. Clearly I do not. So let's get a couple of assault armies. Probably 3 here, 3 here, and 3 here. We have too many worlds at the moment. Tropia, that is all the way. No, this one's being colonized right now. It's this one. This is going to be one of our new sectors. Okay, let's build a new sector while this war is raging on in the background. And you're going to have this world. Oh, look, two Prethoryn stone in these areas. That is huge. Ah, there we go. There's the victory. And we have established them now as a protectorate. Excellent. Let's send you boys all home, and let's repair all of our ships. That was an easy war. They were weak, and micro-singularity. Oh, my. Passing straight through the core and emerging on the other side of the planet. The encounter does not seem to have caused any permanent damage. Cool. A micro-singularity. Awesome. Okay, so these ships, where are you? So I need you to start researching every single project in this system and also this system. And that will give us the flexibility to do what we want. And there's a couple of debris here that could potentially be good. Okay, it's tile blockers, hyper entertainment form, habitability. Yes, absolutely. In the meantime, yeah, we're just building these armies, which is fine. We need to get a galactic stock exchange going, though. How much food we got here? 4. Okay, so we've got 4 food. Let's upgrade this to hydroponics farm 2. And let's replace this with the galactic stock exchange. Energy credits per empire plus 10. Huge deal. It's incredibly useful, and it's something we want. How do we do here? 415. That's fine. Okay, so this world, let's give you some more food. We'll move you over here, and this is going to be a power hub. No, a mine I was going to put in here, if I can find the stupid thing. Mining network, there we go. And let's put a robot pop on top of that and clear this tile. Nice and flexibility here. Very nice. Ooh, hello there. Unbidden's end has been completely repaired. Excellent. Let's send you back to Seoul. Down here towards our main station. And Prethoryn's end, we're going to send you to Sirius Prime. Just so we can get some more ships there. We are about 2/3 on our... Well, just over half of our... abandoned. Ooh, this is very interesting. Our initial settlement on Caspadian Prime. Several anomalies in the planet's biosphere have been discovered. The ecosystem is unstable and not developed according to the projected models for a world of this type. Our scientists suspect outside tampering, and these suspicions have now been confirmed. Interesting. Who could have built this? A special project. We can dismantle the equipment or resume the process. But that will have to wait till next time. We're going to go and continue on. We have forged our first alliance. We've got our first protectorate with us as well. We are a force in the galaxy right now, and we're going to need that force because the Unbidden are coming, and the Scourge are down here as well. The Sentinels have been completely useless so far, but this is something we'll need to worry about for the next episode. All the empires down here are all struggling, fighting together against one another. It's going to be a long run. And it's going to be difficult, to say the least. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other.